By a vote of 6 to 1 to 1, Greg, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
Worst thing ever! One, go! Ian! Wait, her arms are crawl. Oh, this feels great. This feels just fucking lovely. No! I feel like a dirt worm! How many minutes? Amelia! Oh, I got some in my ear. I can't even move anymore. Oh my god. Wait. I can't. Oh my god. Come out. You want it? They're not in your bucket!
Watch. Like. Flap!
Oh man, that's cool.
Flap!
I needed that. Thank you. That was refreshing. Do they have to be in my bucket?
I don't know. I'm gonna say.
No!
Yes! I got your head!
30 seconds! No! Oh my god! I wasn't even sure I said on you. 1, 2,
In 10th place with a grand total of 0, Ian. Go. 9th place is Sophie with a score of 27. 8th is Tim with 35. 7th is Grayson with 37. 6th is Cecile with 39. 5th is Seth with 45. 4th is Paige with 46. 3rd is Walter with 50. 2nd is Baxter with 58. And Sarah had 59.
I had 58.
By one. One ping pong ball.
The one ping pong ball really made a difference.
It did.
Absolutely no idea who I want to put up. I have some because I got one vote against me and I want to make sure that person is eliminated because it was only one vote, and if that one's out, then I know that everyone else is my ally, at least to what their word says. So I'm just gonna ask people who they voted for, and if they lie, I'll know because I can count. So yeah, that's it.
How do you feel about winning your third HOH?
I feel awesome because it's my first game and I feel like I'm just like balling. No.
No, come on in.
That Ryan's coming in clutch. Seth kept stealing my balls that I would throw.
Oh, really?
He would steal them. And so I was like, hell no, like, you are not gonna win this. Okay, here's the thing. Someone voted against me in the last thing.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out
who
because it's
it
two
is.
people who's continuously done.
Continuously going against
It's
everyone.
two.
And I feel like one of them may be Grayson or Seth.
Not Seth.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm absolutely positive.
Okay, then I
Because
think one of them may be
I've been
Grayson.
talking to Seth about, like, Seth voted Greg.
Because I talked to him too, but then like there was one for me and one for Seth, so like that means like there's two people together who are like.
Yeah, I think that one of them could be Paige because we don't talk to her.
No, but Paige wouldn't do that to me because I have
Someone's in
something.
here.
Okay.
I have something that's valuable to her, and she doesn't want to ruin her chances with that.
Okay, so it could be Grayson, you're right. Because he doesn't really have anywhere, I don't think.
He doesn't. I think you're starting to realize he's just a pawn,
Exactly.
and that's not a good position to be in.
No.
So I'm kind of thinking about eliminating him and Tim, even though Tim's a strong player. So like, I feel like that'll make some waves, and like it could go either way. I don't think it'll hurt anyone if he gets eliminated. It'll only like because I feel like he's kind of
He's a very competitive player.
Yeah, and like he got me safe the last round, but it was honestly just because he wanted someone else out. It wasn't because he was trying to keep me safe, you know?
I think he was just not trying to make any waves.
Yeah. But it's getting to last 10, so like this is the time that it starts happening. So yeah.
So Grayson, he's not with anyone, and he's potentially a vote against us.
Who would you? That's who you'd pick, Grayson.
Yes.
Who's the other person you'd pick?
Well, just because I haven't talked, or I mean, I know you and Paige have a thing, so that's out of the question.
Until later in the round, because like I like her,
right?
So it's easier to keep her around than a competitor.
Exactly,
like
because she's a vote for us.
Exactly.
We just need to figure out who voted against us.
Exactly.
So for sure.
Which I think Tim and Grayson are the people who are voting against
but
us, because they're not in alliances with anyone I know.
It might have been Tim only because he wanted to keep Greg and because they were.
Which is understandable, but it still means he picked someone else over me, and I don't want to pick him over people who I like as well.
Right.
So I think I'm going to decide on Tim or Grayson. You can honestly vote for either of them, whatever you choose, but I'd rather you vote for Tim just because I don't want it to whiplash. Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Sure. Okay. I got, me and Paige pooled our tokens and got something. I just got 3 more, so I'm going to get another one.
Great.
But I have a titanium veto, which means if someone is vetoed, I get to pick who's replacing them. So like, so that means like if you're up for like going up there, like if you're still in the crowd, but like they need someone to replace and they're not in the lines with you, like I can protect you and Cecile and
That's
Paige.
awesome.
So I'm just letting you know that's why Paige is not.
Right. Okay.
So, okay, that's it.
So, Sarah.
Shit, you're fit.
Sarah's going for whoever. Sarah's going for the 2 people who did not vote for majority, which is Greg. So. She thinks it's the people who she hasn't talked to.
Grayson was the one who voted Sarah last time.
But like,
we're trying to figure out.
We should have talked to you though, because we are definitely planning on getting Sarah out later because she's so competitive and so good. Yeah. But I'm gonna say this is really bad because she has a titanium veto, which means when she's not HOH, she can pick the replacement nom.
Are you fucking serious?
So we can't backdoor her. So we can't backdoor her.
One of us has to win.
So we have to put her up on the block immediately, which is not good.
No. I've got an idea. So if she pulls that,
I've got one too. So
I could veto the person she slipped out to get.
Okay.
The only person.
You want low risk for you?
Not low risk for me necessarily because of the fact that it's easier to keep someone who's low risk later on, opposed to someone who's really competitive.
What I mean about that is that like someone who won't draw you a lot of attention as HOH.
Yeah. So I don't really.
I'm thinking.
The people I don't want to eliminate is Ian, Seth, or Paige.
Oh, so those are your.
Those are my men. My girls are a different story just because I have alliances and stuff. You know what I mean?
Paige is one of your guys. Is one of your men.
No, Paige is one of my girls. Whatever, you know what I mean. But out of like all the people who are playing, who do you think I should eliminate, or whatever?
Well, if that's the case, I'd say, like, I think Baxter's a great player. It really just depends on like who you see as a.
Yeah. I was thinking possibly Grayson, Baxter could be another person.
Yeah, that'd be a good.
Okay.
That'd be good because I think both of them are like low key good players, and it'd be like it wouldn't bring a lot of attention to you, but it'd also be a successful move.
Because both of them are low key, but you can tell which out of them is more threatening.
Yeah.
And I think people will pick up on that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
Cool.
So I feel like, depending on how I played this next couple of rounds, I could either put myself in top 3 or get out. Sarah wants me out, which is smart, honestly, because I think I am, like, proving to be the strongest player in this game at this point. But what she doesn't realize is that, like, there's a lot more people on my side than hers, and I'm just glad people aren't catching on to that I actually am like the biggest threat, and I'm gonna play really low key from here on out. I'm gonna go with the majority. I'm not gonna make any waves. If I win HOH again, I'm just gonna try to go with the majority on this and prove myself to be a team player rather than a me player. I do need to talk to Cecile about forming a top 2 alliance with her because I think she is, aside from, like, I think me and her are the strongest players in this game. She's the smartest, and she's really good at being low-key about it. And I think with me and her together, like, we could get top 2 easily if it works out. Otherwise, I feel like I could crash and burn soon if the other people catch on about how good of a player I actually am. I mean, I know they think I am, but yeah, I just feel a little bit threatened at this point. I think the end might be near, but I've done well, made a lot of good moves. So I can't complain about how I did, and if the end does come, then, you know, I'm sure someone deserving of winning above me will get it, so.
Wanting to make waves this
I look
time.
ugly, don't record me.
She just told me Baxter and Jason.
Selfie.
Who?
She didn't tell me that.
What'd she tell you?
Oh gosh.
What did she tell you?
Well, I'm sure she probably says
We need to go. No, we need to go after her next.
I've got a plan, okay?
What did she tell you?
Wait, y'all, she
Well,
really trusts me.
She
Like,
told me
I
she's
can.
getting out a big competitor.
Y'all, wait, she.
I swear to God, with me, I am.
No, like she.
No, y'all, she really
She's
trusts.
like going for you.
For me.
No, because she really trusts me. I can get her to say, because she thinks.
No, she told me straight up to him.
Oh.
So look at this majority
Pretty
though,
subtle.
because
No, exactly,
like,
Tim,
she
Tim,
also
no.
has a
Wait,
titanium
but
veto.
then she told-
Tim.
okay.
So
We're not voting.
whoever the person, like the power veto person takes off, she puts the replacement on no matter if she's HOH or not. So we can't backdoor her because she can do the titanium.
I've got an idea though. So I have one of those
Or
too.
if we tell her, you do.
I have a titanium veto. So what we could do is, if she goes in and she wants to
we
veto,
can make her think we're gonna backdoor someone else, and then she won't use it. And we can make her think that we're gonna backdoor someone else, and she won't use it. And I don't know how we're gonna do that though.
So I just lied for the first time in this thing. Sarah, we're trying to get Sarah out. We have a small group of people and we're working together to try to get Sarah out, and I told her that I voted to get Seth out in the last election, but really I was the one person that voted to get her out. And she's trying to figure out which person it was that tried to get her out, and she wants them out of this game. But Little doesn't know that it was me, her ally, that did that. Do I feel bad? A little, but the truth is, Sarah's gonna she's playing us. We've learned that, and so I'm gonna play her game back, and I'm gonna figure this out. I knew that Sarah was gonna be tough from the start. What do you think, Bob Saget? Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing too.
This is a big problem. I hope Paige didn't hear anything because she and Paige have a little thing too. She told
But
me.
the thing is that Sarah
She
keeps
said- she
saying
told
she
me
wants to
that,
get out Paige. That's the weird part. Is like Sarah,
Paige-
the amount of times
She's
Sarah
playing
has said,
too
"I
much.
want to get out Paige."
We really need to get her out. 'Cause
Sarah's
look at
my
her.
ally,
Look at her
too, and I'm
telling
trying to
different things
kinda
to all of us.
undermine her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, but for a while she's been saying she wants to get Seth out, so I don't know.
Yeah, I know, but
And
she's
she just
saying
told
that
me
she wants to
that
get
Seth's one
everyone
of her
else
biggest
out.
allies.
But
Yeah,
like,
which-
that's a
yeah.
problem.
Within the end, yeah.
She has
Y'all, she has us all talking.
Exactly.
Like, props
Yeah,
She
to
has,
I noticed
she has
that. That's what I
plans
voted for last
She has
time.
plans to get everyone out. Like,
No,
like
we
she
have
has a
been planning
plan to
get out
get
because she's
someone
been
out.
thinking. Is this her first time playing?
Yeah.
Okay, she's been acting like she's played this game like 18 times.
Yeah.
I know it's really annoying.
And so that's
But
one
like she's
thing
really
that's-
good.
She is good.
So
the
like
thing is that we let her be really good.
exactly because we gave her a position of power and she like has gotten like what? Yeah, but like she's gotten so many HOHs and like so she said was like thinking about putting you up because like you didn't vote with the majority, and then she said you're a really good competitor and we need to get you out before it becomes like too far in the game because she's threatened by you. And then she's also said stuff about you two.
She said she wants to split you two up.
Yeah.
Just keep that in
So
mind.
like
I'm
she's
saving it.
manipulating all of us.
Strong.
This is some juicy dirt.
So keep that in mind. If
Yes,
they
it
put
is,
me up
Sophie.
there, I have that extra veto as well, so I can get her back somehow.
I hate
Oh, bees.
bugs so much.
I thought you saw something and you're like, oh, I'm like, oh god.
No.
So I was thinking of possibly doing Grayson and Tim up for whatever the thing is called, eviction. And but then Tim came in and started talking to me about Baxter and how Baxter's kind of a threat, but he's a low-key threat. So like if it was in between him and Grayson, it would vote him off. And I was like, oh, that's true too. And then just now, Ian like didn't even talk to me or anything, and he was like, yeah, I can get people for you, but he didn't even compete in the last challenge, and I just think that's really stupid. I think he's kind of over it. So I'm wondering if I should put up Ian and Baxter. or Ian and Grayson.
So fast, man.
Hufflepuff is going down, man.
I agree with that though.
Which one though? Ian and who?
Ian for sure.
Grayson? Because I feel like Grayson, I don't feel like he's going to vote against us. You know, like I don't think he's going to take it personally because I've used him as a pawn so many times. He knows that. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Who you'd go for Ian off?
Whoever left this coin, thank you for keeping this. And I'm going to use it for great things. One left to go. Got two. One left. So much is happening right now. I'm hearing that Sarah's been throwing my name around, which is a little shocking. I don't know if I believe them because as far as everything that's happened, she has had my back. I mean, I've been nominated 3 times and I've been out. Like, I've gotten safe. So when it comes down to it though, I think my alliance with Tim is gonna be stronger because I don't think Sarah knows, like me and Tim know each other prior to this whole situation, and I just trust him more because right now Sarah seems to be throwing like a lot of shade, and I thought that maybe Cecile would be against me, but right now it doesn't seem so. It seems like they kind of want to group up. I just don't really know her strategy yet, so I don't know how to play that one. But I do agree, I think it's time to get Sarah out of the game. I think her time has come. Nothing personal, Sarah.
So we're just gonna get this all out here. She's been telling everybody different stuff, whether she's allies with us or not. She told her own allies like 2 separate things, and so what she probably told you was probably a lie, unless it was putting me up. And I think we think that's the truth. Who did she say she was putting up?
She originally said Ian, but we switched that.
I still think she's gonna do it.
Wait, to who? Who did she switch it to?
I mean, I know you and her have good things because, like she said, she has something with you. And
This is just an opportunity to like
she's
have
a
it out
very
in the
good
open,
competitor,
like,
and like
because we at this point
we're all like what?
We're all being like told different things.
She was a little upset that you threw shade and you didn't go up there and talk to her. So if I were you,
No, I was
would
gonna go up
there
there.
and talk to her because she's probably gonna put you up.
She's crafty.
She keeps changing her. She keeps changing.
She's unsure.
She's unpredictable.
Yeah, she really
being
was
called into
upset,
the principal's
and she didn't tell me
office.
why. She told me.
Kind of thinking about putting up Ian and Grayson because Grayson used to being a pawn. He's not afraid of it anymore, I don't think, and he trusts everyone. He's also not a threat, so I don't think anyone's gonna really put him up. And Ian's not really trying, and I don't like that at all. So, okay, cool. Sounds good. Can you send Seth in?
Yeah. Ian and you. But she said you as a pawn and she wants to get Ian out.
Yeah, you see, she's been setting me up as a pawn this whole
She
time.
keeps changing. Every time someone goes up, it's different people.
Nearly every time I've gone up.
I feel like we should all go up once I'm done and be like,
Girl, you need to quit.
let's
like,
discuss.
I was walking out and
I
Brody
know,
said,
like, she's
Cecilia,
a
you
really
just
good
reflected light
competitor,
back
but,
to
like,
the camera. I was like, I know
She like acts like she has like a lot of our best interests, but clearly that is not the case. I don't know what to do. It's so
Paige,
difficult.
you're like
'cause,
biting your lip.
if we don't have her, then we're all like playing together, and it's just like again, like from the start. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's literally running the house.
Because she's the head of it.
Like,
Well, this is
I'm still really salty that all of y'all voted Ravenclaw as the weakest house. I will never get over that.
I was
shit.
like,
I
what?
actually voted Slytherin. I'm gonna
We
be honest and say that.
dominated. Like so mad about
So
that.
it's like choking that.
So I don't want to vote you off, but do you and Ian have an alliance?
Yes.
I may have to vote him off. And I just don't want you to take it personally. He's just not trying, and I don't like that in the top 10 at all.
I agree.
Unless you can give me a case for him staying.
Who would, first of all, who would you,
Be up there.
your other nominee would be?
Grayson.
Grayson? Okay.
Just because he's been used as a pawn before, and I don't think he feels threatened by anyone, and I don't think anyone feels threatened by him.
Okay.
And it's someone we can take care of if we need to later, because like I like playing with you in the final rounds. I don't want to evict you.
Exactly. Okay.
But on like Ian's been in my house, I've stuck up for him every single time someone's put him up. But it's just like I don't like that in the final rounds.
However, I do think Ian should stay simply because it's an extra vote.
towards whoever we need to get out soon, which will probably have to be Tim.
That is true.
So if we keep that majority with if I have Ian, Sophie, Baxter, and like 1 or 2 others, that's always going to be majority.
Yeah. That's, okay.
So that's
my second choice was Tim. So.
Okay. So is Grayson a definite?
No.
No. If
I'm
anyone
kind
else
of thinking about putting Tim and Ian and kind of letting people decide, because I don't necessarily want either of them in, but I don't necessarily want either of them out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm tired of Tim not trying, but Tim's also he was on Hufflepuff, so I like him. But Tim is threatening, but he's also like he's never come against me per se.
Okay, then I think you should put up someone who you think you absolutely want to keep, and then someone who you think you would not want to be up there.
I don't want to put anyone that I really want to keep
but
up
simply
there.
simply because we can have an extra vote. Simply because we can keep that majority.
But I don't think Ian's going to be voted off.
I don't think Ian's going to be voted off either.
If we put up Tim, but if we put up someone else, that's why. Unless I'm either voting off, I'm sorry, because I know you have an alliance with them, but I'm either voting off Ian or voting off Tim. That's like in his line.
Okay.
So I'm kind of close to just putting them both up and letting people decide, because it's hard for me. I don't want to break up any alliances because I know that's vital, but we're all in this to win it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't want to go after anyone, but I don't want anyone going after me either.
I think if you weren't to put up Ian, I think Grayson would be a good idea.
Yeah.
I like that idea. Because obviously he's a flirter, he's not doing anything, but he also has an alliance with Cecile.
He does? Grayson?
Yes, he does. He's been pretty open about that. So that's why I wanted to split that up first, so that way Cecile can come to our side anyway. And so that way, if Grayson's up there and Grayson gets out, even though Tim is still in there, we can still have the majority over Tim.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, if I have that,
like what happened? Yeah. Okay. So.
Who'd you tell you she was putting up?
The juice.
Okay, so first of all, she said her options. She wanted to put up either. She first said Grayson, and then she said I really want Tim up there, and then she said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I might have to put up Ian." And then
I'm sorry.
And then I strongly advocated to keep Ian, obviously. And then
wow, it's gold.
And then so what I convinced her to do was put Tim and Grayson up there.
Is that a good thing?
No. That made it sound like it's a bad thing. No, I'm trying to advocate for y'all, but obviously she wants like a big player out, which would apparently be Tim, but she might be lying to me. She might be lying to anyone else at this point. But she just wants an extra vote.
What if we tie the votes? Is there an even amount?
Then somebody else
If you tie, HOH decides.
Yeah, that would.
I wouldn't suggest tying.
So she wanted to see the page up there at the same time.
Me and you?
Apparently.
You just said them two.
What the hell are you like?
She's literally just picking random people.
Up there?
No. I said like I meant like up there.
Oh.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you meant on the block. I was
about
like,
to say,
I'm about to fight.
I know. I was like.
So I was thinking about possibly voting off Ian because of the fact that he didn't try in the last challenge, and I don't like that in top 10. But Seth came in, he has an alliance with Ian, and he kind of persuaded me under the bus from that onto, which was my original plan, was Tim and Grayson. Because of the fact that Grayson is a very easy person to manipulate, kind of.
Exactly.
He's not a big threat.
And he's coasting.
But Tim is. And
Yes,
Tim,
Tim is
I
awesome.
think Tim is the person who voted against me in the last thing, and I don't want anyone against me.
Okay.
So do you have an alliance with Tim or anything, or any conflicts?
No. But I mean, I have an alliance like with him,
but you'd rather him be gone.
Teams are gone.
It's safer, yeah.
Teams are gone.
Teams are gone.
And
alliances are very thin, except for the ones that we've kept true to.
No, exactly. And like this, and I'm just. Who was it? Who I was like, okay. I feel like if you put Grayson up, he's gonna get voted out no matter who you put him against, unless it's Seth.
Really?
Yeah.
You think he's gonna get voted out?
Yeah.
Grayson?
Yeah, just because he's kind of. You're right. He is with the vote. He's with the vote, and also.
Hey, y'all can come in. Okay, so we changed because of the fact that Seth came in his alliance with Ian.
are in love,
But he was saying Ian didn't vote against me in the last thing, and he's going to be a vote for whoever we want off.
She wants to put
and
Tim up.
I want to put Grayson and Tim up.
Who do you want off?
Tim. Tim is a threat, and I think he's kind of flighty, and I think when he gets back to the wall, he's going to turn against anyone who's in an alliance with him. And I also think he's the one who voted against me the last round.
Yeah.
So I don't want anyone against me.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So would y'all vote for Tim to be off?
I mean, I would prefer Ian.
I know,
Just 'cause
that's
Ian
what I'm
doesn't do
saying. Because I kept talking to him
But
about that.
here's the
But the
thing.
thing is, he will continue to not do shit.
Are you and
the
Seth-
next round, whoever's HOH can get him out. Because at that point, it's just eliminating the stragglers. But right now, I want to focus on getting the hard people
Are you and
out.
Seth in an alliance? I'm sorry. Are you and Seth in an alliance?
No, we just have been cordial.
Okay, just because he's like.
I told him, I said, if it
puppet
comes
with
down
the
to it and I want him to,
It's
I'm gonna
like
get him
puppet with the strings up with you. Like you're sitting here stressing about. Honestly, you're thinking Tim's a bigger threat, but Seth is
the
making
thing
you not
is-
put Ian up just because they have an alliance.
I
It
know,
has nothing
but
to do with
what
that.
he said is if we don't put Ian up now, Ian will be a vote for us later on in the game if we want someone
But
else
Ian
out.
does not care. If we don't do Ian now, we're gonna do him next round, so it doesn't make a difference.
Because I feel like a lot
It
of
does,
people.
because that'll be two
Grayson's
people down,
not
and next time we could be on the block if Tim goes up.
That's
what I'm
But
saying.
we don't
It's
know
like
for sure that Tim's gonna get out. It might be Grayson.
Grayson's gonna get out if you put Tim and Grayson up. I'm telling you
That's
right
what
now.
he said.
Yeah.
That's, if you put Ian and Grayson up, Ian's gonna get out. If you put Tim
Crap.
and Grayson up,
Yeah.
Grayson's gonna get out. That's the main
And
thing.
then you're gonna have
That's
bad blood.
Because
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I wouldn't vote to get Tim off.
Okay.
Just because he's loyal.
No, that's fine.
As much as I've seen,
Okay.
to be honest.
I just don't know him, so I think
Yeah,
he
yeah,
voted
but it's
against me the
like
last
people
time.
have played past
I think
rounds.
Grayson
Sarah,
may have been. Okay, well then
Sarah,
Grayson's
people
going.
have put past rounds.
No,
love
but put
Tim,
Ian and Grayson
so,
up. Okay.
And I'm not just saying that like because like oh my god I love Tim I want and like he is a
Wait,
friend.
but do y'all want
but just
Ian
it
or
would put
Grayson
you in a
out?
bad light.
I want Ian out because there's no point in him. I think Grayson will follow anyone. Ian will only follow Seth.
But okay, here's the thing.
I know, but he didn't do it personally. He just
Here's the thing.
He really did it.
If
But he doesn't
you
have anything
take,
to do. I'm talking
I
about.
feel like
He's Grayson.
maybe
He's just
maybe we could wait on Ian because Seth is like Ian's brain right now.
Seth also thinks I'm on his side, even though I told him I may vote him off. He was like, no, I mean I like he
I think
thinks
we
I'm
should get
with
Ian
him.
out, and then a big player, and then Seth.
Okay. I'm just scared
Ian
Seth's
out,
gonna be.
Grayson out.
I'm afraid Seth's gonna be in people's ears and try to
He's
get them to
already
get
in
him.
Seth's
people's
not going
ears.
to be able to do that. He has no power.
Seth is like a mosquito. Mosquitoes are in your ears,
I mean,
but
he
then
got
you
my
just
ear.
like shoot them away. It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly. But like
Okay,
honestly,
so
like
Ian,
I would listen.
he- we're
wait,
putting up on
Paige's
top
been
of
trying to talk.
Ian
I
and
feel
Grayson.
bad.
No, I haven't. I'm just kind of listening.
Oh, you're just
So
absorbing.
Ian and who do y'all else do you want me to put me up?
Grayson. I think you should put Ian and Grayson.
But if Grayson's voted out,
But he won't be. No, he's not going to be. If it's
if
Ian
it's
and
Ian and
Grayson, Ian's
Grayson,
going to be voted out.
okay, Ian and Grayson, it's done.
When y'all came in, I was like dying because she was like saying all these really, really good players who she wanted to get out, and my eyes were just like, and she was like asking me about alliances and stuff. But yeah, thank y'all for saving me right there because I was literally drowning.
No, I didn't really. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna stand here and just see what happens.
No, but like the points you did make were really, really
Mhm.
good, and she does listen to you. I don't know. If
Yeah, I don't know what it is,
did
but
say
that's why I've been
just-
keeping her for so long. But I think that
And did she just see
I
you
think she's
talking
letting
to
him know. She's gonna put him up because she doesn't want him to get out, and we made it clear like we wouldn't get him out if she puts in Ian.
Oh, okay. So,
So I
she's
think that's what she's telling him, but
Okay,
she
okay.
may not actually put up Ian.
Who would she put up?
She really wants him up there, but
But
I
no
think
one's gonna.
right. I know
He's
that, and then the
loyal.
next round we can get her.
Exactly. Yeah, he's very smart, but that's how you play the game. And you people like smart and loyal. They
From
don't like
day
smart
one, from day one, I made a diary about this. She's been aggressive in her like strategy and tactics, and I just like from that point I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work out.
But some people persuaded me against it just because I know you're a good player, you know what I mean? Nothing personal. But
we changed our minds. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna put up Ian and
Okay.
Grayson and see how that goes.
Okay.
So I just want to let y'all know you're safe. I have nothing against either of you. I'm sorry I'm breaking up your alliance possibly, but I'm house. I need to do what I need to do.
Okay. Well, thank you for.
No. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, of course. Okay. So I'm
Still doesn't change anything. We're still going after her.
Yeah. Okay. But for this round, I obviously want to keep Ian, keep that majority. That's again one more vote for her to get out next round. Later on, Ian's pretty easy out. I mean, like obviously,
it just depends. Okay, here's the thing.
JK.
If we get the veto,
oh really?
We can. Grayson's right there, so I'm not gonna say do.
Okay.
But we can agree to get him out. If we all agree to vote him out, because the thing is, if you use the titanium veto to save somebody,
yeah. Oh,
that means Grayson. That means Grayson or.
It's urgent. I need to talk to just you.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, y'all.
I'll be right back. Okay, wait, come in. Okay, no.
Yeah, like just him. Sorry. She went to like out and she said, "I'm thinking about Tim and Ian," and my eyes like.
She just said.
Like,
she literally just came
and
up
she
to me.
changed it. She changed it to Grayson and Ian. But yeah, because she was like, and she looked at me. She was like, "What are you like alliance with Ian?" She was like, "Are you in an alliance with Ian?" And I was like, No. Like I was like, we had alliances like back in teams. The teams are done, so it's like every man for himself now. And she was like, "Oh, okay." And
yeah, I just
okay.
Sophie just said that like everyone's on the different pages, and I don't know what that means.
Sophie,
because I talked to like 6 people just now, and like we're all on the same exact page.
Yeah,
so
I don't know. That must just be Sophie messing with you. I'll talk to her.
So, which sucks because she was on the alliance with me, and I really trusted her. But I know her
Well,
loyalty's
go
not
figure
with
out what she
Cecile.
means, because if she's on a different wavelength than the rest of us.
She's talking to Seth right now, and they were just talking about the veto competition. So, like, if she gets... Okay, this is the thing, though. Paige knows this. I just told Grayson because I wanted him to know he's safe because we're voting off Ian. They just talked about his luck. But I have a titanium veto, which means if someone tries to veto Ian off, I can pick the person who replaces them. And, I'm already head of house, so I don't even need to do that.
I feel like everyone would vote you off if you put
No,
Tim.
I know.
Yeah.
It's like I need to play that really
We
strategically.
did talk a minute about Baxter.
And which I suck because
you did mention Sophie. I'm just saying they would be better pawns.
They would be better by themselves. Because they're dating, y'all. They're literally dating, and everyone's ignoring.
I think I'm gonna put up, if that happens, I'm gonna put up Baxter, but for right now I'm putting Ian and Chris.
All right,
not
Sarah,
drying on my skin well.
as HOH, you must name 2 nominees for eviction.
Okay. My decision for the 2 nominations are Grayson and Ian. I will give my reasoning. Grayson, I'm so sorry, man, but I mean, you're always up there. And Ian, you didn't compete in the last thing, and I really want a competitor in these last few times, so that's the reason. But yeah, vote at your will.